Hello folks, Scott with Dallas Paint Correction and Auto Detailing here in Dallas, Texas. Thank you so much for sitting through what is the best pH neutral soap on the market. Hopefully I didn't confuse you all that much. But I want to talk about something. Most of you guys know I love alkaline based cleaners, especially alkaline based cleaners that you can dilute. Stuff like Super Clean happens to be a product that's working really well for me. Stuff like Meguiar's all-purpose cleaner, stuff like Meguiar's super degreaser. As a professional, I like products that I can dilute and I can buy in the gallon. It just makes my dollar go further. Well, if you've been following my channel for a while, I also do a lot of maintenance detailing. I detail cars for my customers on a weekly or a monthly basis. There are times where an aggressive cleaner isn't needed. It just, the grease and grime in the car is under control because I'm touching the car far more than most people probably clean the inside of their car on a regular basis. But and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for my customers that allow me to be able to work with them weekly or monthly. I'm extremely grateful. I want to thank, I've noticed over the last couple of weeks, I'm getting a lot of comments from women on my channel, and I love it. First of all, I have a tremendous amount of respect for women to begin with. I always haven't been all that successful in relationships with women, but that's a totally different story for another time. But women during my career have been some of the most influential and powerful sources for certain types of cleaners, certain type of tools that I use to this day in my auto detailing business. Certain women clients that I have exposed me to certain types of makeup brushes that I use to be able to get in little nooks and crannies, yet have something that's effective to do so but won't scratch certain surfaces on the paint. Over the last couple of weeks, I've had a lot of women. They happened to watch my video with me with my daughter, which I thought was precious. That was kind of a private moment I wanted to share with you guys. I actually hesitated about putting my daughter in a video. I'm not keen about exposing my 6-year-old daughter to everybody on the internet, but I thought it was a nice moment and I wanted to share it with you. I'm grateful for all of your comments for that video. It meant a lot to me. My point is I had a lot of women. I started to notice women were commenting or sending me private messages saying, Scott, thank you so much for being transparent, being as honest as you can, exposing some of your secrets, whatever the case may be. And I'm extremely grateful to some of these women who have reached out to me. And it's important to me because a lot of women throughout my career of cleaning cars, detailing vehicles, have been awfully influential to me. So I want to return that and say thank you so much for all these powerful women that are on this planet. My point is, for this video, I have a panel here that's relatively clean. There really isn't a lot of dust and dirt. Yes, I can use something like Griot's interior detailer, which I really like. I did a video not too long about it. I can use Meguiar's quick interior detail that can go after light dust and dirt. I also want to expose you to a product that I've been using for several years. It's actually made by the Clorox company. This actually happens to be Greenworks. This is a naturally derived, I guess it's got like plant extracts in it. This stuff is not as powerful as Super Clean. If I come across the car that's really, really hammered, it's the first time I've ever touched it. The customer's like, my car's gotten out of hand, Scott, I need it cleaned. Yes, I'm going to use Super Clean. I'm going to use something that can effectively cut through that grease and grime and do it rather quickly for me. But on cars that I maintain on a regular basis, typically cars that I see once a month, I'll start to get some grease and grime in the car, whatever the case may be. Do I always use an alkaline-based cleaner? Well, no. The answer is no. I don't always want to subject myself to those cleaners. I don't always need those cleaners to be effective to be able to clean a car. And there was a woman several years ago, and I want to thank her. She turned me on to this Greenworks stuff. This stuff is pretty cheap. For 32 ounces, I think it's around $2, $2.50, $3. No, you can't dilute it. It's ready to use. But this stuff, to me, if you happen to be sensitive with a lot of chemicals, alkaline-based chemicals or lye-based chemicals, and you're maintaining your car on a regular basis, a lot of people have certain type of allergies to certain type of chemicals, and I honor that. I respect all of that. I just wanted to kind of expose this chemical because I use it. I don't even know if I can call it a chemical. I guess it's not all 100% natural. There are some things in it that aren't natural. There are some salts in it and stuff. But for the most part, a great part of this cleaner is natural base. It's plant-based, and I love it because it's incredibly effective for cars that just have light soiling or even moderate soiling. It's not really all that heavy, and it's absolutely safe. I'll spray it on this panel of my own car, and then I'll go in with a microfiber towel and just simply mop up after myself. What I love about this stuff is there are no really harsh smells with it. It will go after light dust and dirt. It will also go after moderate dust and dirt as well. It still has some great cutting ability. Not as strong as Super Clean or Meguiar's Super Degreaser or all-purpose cleaner, but there are times where those cleaners I don't want to be exposed to all the time. I've been doing this for a very long time, and I love this cleaner for my maintenance program. It goes rather far. Again, I'm not trying to cut through some really aggressive dirt and dust and stuff. And I also notice with this product, it doesn't leave any residue behind, which is really important to me. I want to get after some type of dust and dirt and grease and grime, but this stuff doesn't really leave any residue behind. I probably will still use a quick detailer on the inside of it, like Griot's interior detailer. I just like what it does to some of the components, gives the chrome handle some shine and pop. But I wanted to turn you on to this because it's so cheap. It's $3 or under $3 for 32 ounces. Maybe some of you are highly sensitive to certain type of cleaning agents. This hits the spots. I do have some customers that I can't use any type of alkaline-based cleaner at all. They're just that sensitive to certain types of cleaners and chemicals. And this product here just works wonders for me. I wanted to pass it on to you. It's relatively cheap for 32 ounces. No, I can't dilute it. But what I really love about it, and I'll spray this panel again, I'll spray it on the leather, I'll spray it on the plastic, I'll spray it on the chrome pieces. I'm being a little aggressive here. But when I wipe down these panels, what I love about this cleaner, yes, it goes after certain grease and grimes for me. It's not awfully aggressive, but it leaves no residue behind. There's no potent smells like you would get from an alkaline cleaner. Really, really appropriate. I have a lot of women that I detail their cars for. They're awfully sensitive to certain types of cleaners, even some men that I work for. This seems to hit the spot. I wanted to pass it on to you. I know there's a lot of eco-friendly products, even on a professional level. They tend to be a little expensive. There's, boy, I can't think off the top of my head, a pretty popular eco-friendly, naturally derived cleaner. They're all pretty effective when you're trying to deal with the moment. Something that's got light dust and dirt or moderate dust and dirt. I can use this on leather, completely safe on leather. If it's not really hammered and I use a brush to agitate with it, I can get a good chunk of grease and grime out. Yes, if it's really hammered, I need something stronger. But I just love this product, and I wanted to share it with you and kind of show you how I use it, why I use it, and the most important part is that it does clean and it leaves no residue behind on the plastic pieces, on the chrome pieces. Highly effective if you happen to be a pro detailer and you have customers that tell you, my kids are sensitive to certain type of cleaners, I'm sensitive to certain type of cleaners. You can still meet that demand, and I use it in my maintenance program quite a bit throughout my career over the last couple years, and it was a wonderful woman that exposed it to me. Been walking by it all the time. I've never really given it much thought, and then when I started to use it, I had great results with it. So I just wanted to share it with you. Great cleaner for those who are highly sensitive to chemicals. You want to use a cleaner that doesn't leave any residue behind. This stuff is really effective. Greenworks, it's made by the Clorox company. I find it at Walmart. It's about less than $3 for 32 ounces. I wanted to share it with you. I love you all. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support with women. I love the feedback I'm getting from you. A lot of you guys are saying, I remember the days when my father would work with me in the garage, or I worked with him in the garage. It was a beautiful moment with your daughter. It meant a lot to me, and I'm so grateful for the support with the female viewers as well. I love you all, but I just wanted to pass that on. Thank you so much. Until next time, be safe. Love one another, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care.